Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate. And at long last, Netherstone Week has come to a close. In its place, we have 25% more loot from all sources. And I've talked about this before, but it's going to be interesting with the series because I have my own schedule for how many episodes I record in a week, depending on how much free time I have. And I have my own schedule for how many I upload a week, which is 5 a week. That's based on a more like long-term thing. My estimation for how busy I'm gonna be month to month, and right now I think 5 a week is gonna be sustainable. But the game itself has its own, system for weeks, and it does that by giving you a new loot bonus every week. So, like the gist of it is that my uploads, like these episodes, aren't gonna match up very well with the game's weekly system, because certain weeks I'm gonna have enough time that I'll be able to record like 20 might be a bit much, but like on a really good week, like right now where I'm only working a couple days a week and I've got a lot of free time plus the energy to play this game, I might do like 15 episodes in that week. Other weeks where I'm busy or where I'm traveling might be 0 episodes, might be 1, might be 2. So yeah, it's not gonna sync up very well with the game's system, but on the whole, I think it all balances out in the end. Anyway, this week, that's what we're doing. Just general loot, I guess. What else are we doing? I think we had a few things to take care of. We had to beat Alexandria. We're gonna have to spend a key at the Gate of the Gods if we want to do that. And do we want to do that? So, honestly, it won't be a waste of a key if we beat Alexandria at level 11. Because ultimately we have to beat all the gods at level 50, and I think you can only raise it 1 level at a time. Like, you can drop down all the way to 1 and then go up from there. But I think you've got to do 1 level at a time until you hit 50. So and there's a completely different build much later in the game, which we'll go for when it's time to do that seriously. But for now, if we sense that it's an easy fight, then I think this is doable. I think we can beat Alexandria at level 11. Let's see how this goes. If we fail, if it feels like it's impossible, I will knock it down all the way to, I guess, 10. We could do 10. We'll see. Ooh, and we see our favor with Alexandria as well. I guess it really does consider it to be the realm of that god when you go to challenge them, which makes sense. Right, let's talk to Alexandria. Actually, I think Alexandria is a god, not a goddess. So I've been perhaps misgendering this individual. Anyway. Nice arbitration. Our Dread White is provoking. We just need to get a turn of some kind. And then we can... Oh, beautiful snare from our... Cast on extra target isn't necessary, but I think this is the only resurrection spell that we have. So we'll do this. And I think we can do an Archangel's Blessing. You have Arcane as well, so there's a very good chance to do that. And I think we just do kind of a Clayman. You don't have Arcane, but we can do this. Centaur Duelist is a... Oh, you know what would be great? A nice arbitration to steal that rebirth buff. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna cast Arbitration manually. It ended up not being necessary. What we're gonna do is we're gonna I was gonna say we're gonna double cast Clayman, but some joker has sealed our spell gems. So I think we're gonna... I don't know if we have free spell casting on you yet. What was the spell that unseals our spell gems? Astral Dimension. Let's go for that. Nice spells from the Ebony Ant there. Yeah. Who's sealing our spell gems? I don't understand what's going on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do yet another Clayman, I think. And our Dread White now is... We're cutting it a little bit close, but I think our Dread White is gonna do a double cast Feign Death. And once again, we got lucky with the Ensnare. Should we just try and end this? How's this gonna go? I think it's gone well. Unfortunately, we randomly attacked the same target twice. As in, we killed the target and then we attacked that empty space. And hey, look, we got another skin. We got more mana for Alexandria. And we got emblems. And do we get to summon Alexandria again? Or... you can summon Alexandria again, but I think you can also... Well, hang on. We're gonna have an avatar creature in our party. I'll temporarily deposit a Dread White and withdraw Miraxis. Just because that's the one I've been actually using. And we'll see what it is that we can do. You can empower an avatar type creature. It'll cost emblems of the respective god. And we've... Oh yeah, emblems, 100 emblems, which is a lot, and mana to summon the god. So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do is nothing. But let's see. Dodge chance, nothing crazy. These are all just like additional attacks, additional casts, just generally making you stronger. So if you have an avatar in your party and you're making it your central creature, I guess you can do that. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna save my emblems for when I'm sure what I need to do. And am I gonna summon another Alexandria? I don't think it helps to have multiple avatars. I mean, if we really want to, we can fight Alexandria at level 10 and summon him again, summon them. So we'll just do it like that. And I mean, I guess I didn't have to manually deposit. I could have just gone to manage menagerie groups and gone with my Dumpling grind group, and it would, you know, just swap me back to what I need. Alright, and what is our prophecies looking like? Alright. Assassination, 2 more Pandemonium, 1 more Buried Treasure, a bunch more Death Creatures, and we need to finish our raid. Sounds good. Alright, let's finally jump into a realm. So, as with previous episode, we are gonna be cycling between Arachnid Nest, Cutthroat Jungle, and what was the third place? Blood Grove. Let's start out Arachnid Nest, maybe. Roll ourselves a nice bonus first. 378. I will accept. Agile enemies right off the bat. Let's make our donation. I think enemies are... Oh! Inhabited by a Revenant race. This could make this interesting. I mean, it's tougher when they're all going before us, obviously. But in most battles, we should be able to get our turn before them. Did they have Resurrect on Death, or did a couple of them just have, like, Rebirth and I didn't notice? Or did their racial abilities give them the ability to resurrect like that? Ooh, tanky. Alright, let's carry on. Oop, nothing there. So, we are now in a 25% general loot bonus week. What does that mean? I don't know if it gives us... I don't think it gives us a bonus for finding cards from creatures, but I think it might slightly improve our chance from finding cards in random loot. So that could help us out quite a bit. Yeah, okay, okay, they're fused with chimeras as well. I think that is what's causing the resurrections. That is most likely it. Ooh, another free 200 favor. And creatures burst out, that's fine with me. Although these guys seem to be pretty quick. Pretty quick. You know what? Just do that. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Nevertheless, I will also summon a small group of iron golems at the divination candle. Alright. We're dealing with you now. I think we're just gonna do this. And I think it's a one and done situation. Well, once we shut down their resurrections, there we go. Nothing there or there. Hopefully this 25% loot bonus pays out in some way. The nether stone finding bonus did pay out in a huge way. Right at the end, finding that double trait nether stone, just in case you missed it. If you missed it, you should definitely check it out, but this is the one we found. Our previous best was a rarity of 341. We jumped all the way to 590. Unfortunately, it's not like terribly good for our... I mean, it's not bad, it's just the bonuses it gives aren't gonna matter that much. This sucks. Then we got the bad outcome from this group. Okay, that's fine. Just carry on. Once again, we got a bad outcome. We could have gotten a mimic, we could have gotten, you know, good loot that's multiplied by our item bonus, but instead we get a trash mob fight, which it doesn't even give you favor with Regalis or anything. I feel like that could even it out a little bit so that you don't feel so bad when you get this outcome. Anyway. Ooh, we're ready to turn in a pilgrimage. Ooh, we're ready to turn in our raid. Getting pretty close to being able to hand in this Rune of Prophecies. Oh god, yeah. This is a resurrection traits are always irritating to deal with. Hey, we need one of these guys. 4 emblems, I'll take it. Emblems are very valuable, and I think they will always be valuable. No matter how deep you are in the game, I think you will always be happy if you just get a bunch of free emblems, just because of the number of things you can do with them. Right. Alright, nothing there. Let's deal with these nemesis creatures. Easy fight there. Also gives us nothing particularly useful. One more wandering enemy. We will summon one group of iron golems. The rate at which we're farming has dropped considerably just because this dumpling stuff has really sidetracked us. But we will still try to target farm these specific the cards from the sets that give you the resource bonuses, just with an eye towards the long-term future, just keeping our economy strong. Well, let's just finish off these guys, and let's see who we're going to be fighting this time. I believe elves are among the masters we'll be seeing if we keep farming Regalis and the Arachnid Nest. This time we're dealing with leeches. What was your deal? Okay, they're probably gonna heal. Blank slate. Oh, but they're snared. We didn't have to worry about it. We didn't even have to worry about it. It's okay. I think a rabid dementia is gonna finish it off, but I think we're just gonna end it here because of the corpse explosions. Good fight. Level 8 with you. And 3 more enemies. They're gonna be the last 3 of the iron golems that we summoned. Should be a couple chests in here. Alright. Alright, and there could be another chest up and around here. Indeed there was. Indeed there was. Alright, let's keep on going. Just 2 more enemies, I guess. But where are they? There's one. Let's take you down quickly. Good show. And where is the final one? Surely it's somewhere in this part of the map, because we've been everywhere else. Yeah, there you are. Good stuff. No card yet. I don't believe. I'll just quickly check back with the candle. Yep, no card yet. It is still at large. All right. Where's the exit? It's down there. All right. We've got to head back home. A couple projects to hand in. So let's take care of those. Pilgrimage. That's taken us to rank 34 with you. And the raid has completed that. So we're just going to start another pilgrimage. Yeah, 32 is our lowest now, so we'll just do one with Ariamaki and I guess we'll start another training mission. What are we at? We are doing intelligence, alright. Start a training mission, please. And let's now... We've got a nether boss to fight. Zen Pang. Let me remind myself what his deal is. So, nether bosses, Zen Pang. At the start and end of each enemy's turn, excuse me, he attacks 3 times. And he deals more damage the more he's attacked. Keeping him scorned should lock him down. I don't think it said anything about him being immune to scorned. And we have ways to scorn the enemy. So let's just, yeah, let me just quickly take another look. Yeah, it didn't say anything about him being immune to scorn, but as a boss he's gonna be resistant, but should still be able to keep him in check. Alright, let's give ourselves a nice bonus. 403, acceptable. We're gonna do this fight in the Cutthroat Jungle. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's jump right in. Let's see what we're dealing with as... Okay. Healing every turn means we're gonna have to... Blight you as well. 4 extra crates means we're gonna have to waste a turn getting rid of those. Alright. That's not great. Fortunately, enemies don't also have extra speed, because that would suck. Oh my god, what is this? Not... Are we just gonna die? Oh my god. What kind of nonsense was that? Yeah, extra crates are just actual garbage. Just actual garbage. Like, we shut down that fight pretty quickly, but still extra traits are just the worst. But fortunately, I think it is possible in this realm to ensnare your enemy. And we will obviously want to debuff them heavily as well. Not just ensnare, but getting all of our... okay, these... This time I'm gonna blank slate. Oh, you pieces of actual trash. Pieces of... Are they copying our spell gems? Like, such pieces of garbage. Okay. We should be able... Okay, I was gonna say we should be able to finish this with a rabbit dementia, but we should be able to finish this with corpse explosions. There we go. Another annoying fight. Very annoying fight. Snared is great. Scorned is ideal. That helps us out a little bit. We are berserk as well. Should we just Oh, by the way, the reason we are in Tauren's realm, and the reason why we're going to be cycling between Tauren and the Blood Grove is because we are trying to get the event where after you eat a bunch of squash off, or like melons, or like fruit off the ground, a rare event will give you mana for summoning the melon, and I think in Apocrynox's realm you'll get mana for summoning the squash. And the reason we're doing Arachnid Nest is because it has a high chance of just giving you dumplings, and I think any dumpling spawn with a standard dumpling in your party has a small chance to be a vegetable dumpling. Alright, one other thing I'll do with you is, let me see your shop. Are there creatures to unlock? There are trolls. Yeah, let's unlock the trolls. Spending a lot of stuff, but like we'd have to, for true 100% completion, we'd have to do this anyway. So just a question of, are we going to do it now or later? So might as well just get it done now. Yeah, I think we can just finish you off like this. Alright, keep on keeping on. These guys did not last long. Alright. We've got a master fight as well. We'll take care of that when we can. And in fact, that's probably it. But let's debuff our enemies some more first, why don't we? Blind and weak? Sure. This is another realm which has a bunch of objects which will give you a good amount of loot. So, another one that I do not mind farming. Alright. Against the master, we're definitely gonna have to use blank slate. Because it is like a quasi-boss fight. Troll Master. We just unlocked these guys. So, fun to see them in combat. Yeah, we can just do this. And, yeah, just do this, I guess. And, you know what? Just do, this. Should be able to win quite handily, and it'll be our 5th win. So in the loot that we find, you'll see on the left of the screen, one of the items will be a troll costume. We got a ton of loot there, so I guess the weekly loot bonus really is... Wait a second, you've eaten... This is a different outcome. Your stomach is too full, so you decide to stop and take a... Okay, I think this is just the one where Tauren is gonna be happy about it. Yep, Tauren says, oh, thank... something? I'm not sure what swear word that's supposed to be. You finally stop talking for 5 seconds. This is the best moment of my fucking life. It gives us a small amount of favor. Alright, and enemies are confused, which is great for Zenpang. Great for Zenpang, because I think that means he's gonna have a chance to attack his own people. And if confusion is a guaranteed debuff in this realm, it might mean this is a great chance to do certain fights where reflecting enemy actions is gonna hurt them a lot. Alright, yeah, let's just do this. Another easy win. go around, loot there. What's in here? Ooh, something in the vomit, but not what we're looking for. And hang on, there's more stuff that we haven't looked at. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the nether boss fight. Let's just go ahead and do it. Get it done. I know we haven't finished out the rest of the realm, but we'll be fine. Okay. You can still... If you hadn't gotten your buffs and debuffs, you could get them there, but this should give us a further stat debuff on Zenpang. Lost even more attack and even more defense. Good job, us. Alright. Let's deal with you. You are snared, so it's a bad time for you. What should we do? We are also asleep and we are also bleeding. So how should we deal with this? I think I want to... get rid of... Oh, they're also healing every turn. So let's... Cruelty of the Wild. Blight them. Just in case, yeah, just in case they do take their turns. Oh, and we gotta get rid of their extra traits. I forgot about that. Blank Slate. And now I think we just another antidote, get rid of the bleeding. And confusion, their well, I mean, they had confusion to start off with, but if they didn't, then our centaur would have definitely taken care of that. Yeah, this is working out pretty well for us. I think a double cast... Oh no, we don't have the double cast on you. I guess we'll have to make do with a single cast Clayman. There's a bit more health. And we're about to win, but we might as well win with a double cast Feign Death. There we go. Straightforward fight. Very favorable conditions for us. But no, we still played it well, you know. And we can debuff enemies even more if we want to. Nothing there. And nothing there. Ooh, but the Goblet of Trials is full. Ooh, and we can turn in our hunt. And I don't think we're done with this realm yet. No, there are a bunch of things for us to look at. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first hunt down the candle. What? This realm layout is really throwing me off. We'll hunt down the candle, and we'll summon 5 more iron golems on page 26. Just 5 more. And we'll try to just not worry about their extra traits and just kill them like that. Alright. Take you as well. And you. And 2 more after you. Yeah, this isn't going that badly. We are gonna be doing only light card grinding. We'll maybe put a bit extra effort into our card grinding when it's card week. But for now, I don't think we're getting any extra chance of finding cards from these enemies, so we'll just keep it light. All right. Now we're done with this. We're not quite. I think... I don't know if we've finished the quest where you have to give the mushrooms to the different... I guess we have, because I don't see any more of them on the map. I do see, however, a chest. We'll go ahead and loot you. And nothing there. Alright, now we have to hand in a project and hand in our goblet as well. Finally, we reach rank S. Let's now go to our bestiary, sort by knowledge. What I want to do is... Can we do it by card owned? Not here. So let's just do it by knowledge. Pick a random A rank creature whose card we already have. So let's do Rift Watcher, why not? So hunt the Rift Watcher. And a couple hunts will take us to, we're at 70 hunts now. A couple of hunts will take us to S rank with you. Alright, let's collect our piety from this. I wonder if we have a chance of finding cards from this. If we do, it'll be hard to pick out from this, because like cards might get lost. We'd have to wait until we find enough cards for it to trigger like a new tier in one of the card sets. But I don't know if you can find cards from that. Ooh, that was nice and quick. And do we have a false god fight? Not yet. So we can just deal with this realm at our leisure. Alright. 383 acceptable. Now we're gonna go back to Bloodgrove. Make our donation. What are we dealing with? Extra nemesis creatures I am happy about. Extra traits I am not happy about. Oh, what happened? What are you... Some garbage is happening. I'm gonna have to... Some nonsense is happening because of their extra traits. I think they were stopping us from casting spells. So I did have to spend an extra turn doing that. Not too happy about that, but we'll manage. Alright. Did we pick up some wood? We did. Oh, well, it's a low-level netherstone, but you know what? Good try, at least. Alright, let's deal with you. Spry Satyr. Those two Spry Satyrs weren't able to do anything useful at the top of that combat, so they just died. We got our buried treasure as well. Enemies are blind. Snared would be nice. And our quest in this realm is to find creatures that are trying to live peaceful lives in their caves and kill them. Man, some of the stuff you do in this game is pretty questionable, isn't it? Like, you know, murdering the treasure golems, and now this stuff. But I mean, like, listen, if the game's telling us we've got to do it, we got to do it. That's just how it works. You don't question the game. You just do what it says. Alright. Nice snare. Just in case things went south. I think we're fine. One of them came back and stayed alive frustratingly, but we killed you on the second go. That's fine. Right, take that, take this. And grab this. Go around here, grab that. Go around this way. Looking for the candle as well. We'll summon a few more iron golems until we... That's the one we're doing until we find that card. Another annoying group of enemies, but they're dead now. Ooh, and this is our master. Let's quickly deal with you. We'll start off getting rid of your extra traits. Good damage from the duelist, but I think we're gonna do this. Oh, they're healing. We're gonna have to do a rapid dementia. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy, another win over the Ent Master. Alright. Let's go around this way, up and around, down and in here. Grab our treasure. Something in the vomit. Oh, we got the squash. We got the squash mana. We did it. We did it. Because it gave the same message. I thought it was gonna give you a different message when you find the squash mana. But it gave... I was like, oh, it's just gonna give us like 500 crystal or some garbage like that. But we got the squash. We frickin' did it. Let's frickin' go. Alright. Oh my god. What's going on with these guys? They all took their turns, but weren't able to accomplish anything. Sad for them. Ooh, and treasure golem as well. Before we do anything with you, let's get all our buffs and debuffs. Just because I don't want to lose this treasure golem. This mission has already been a success. We've achieved... Oh, you fucking assholes. We've achieved what we wanted. But, you know what? Let's just try and make this even better. Grab this. Go around. Give this to you. Nothing there. Alright, let's... Agile and silenced. Not really gonna help us against a treasure golem. Blank slate. They do have chance to resist damage. This is gonna suck. Against the treasure golem. Invisible. Stone. Not sure if it applies to treasure golems. A lot of the mobility restricting things seem to not apply. Ooh, and we can turn in our... Oh, is that our... Not quite. We're almost done with the... I kind of want to wait until we find one more Pandemonium Shrine so that we can turn in a completely finished Rune of Prophecies. I think we have a decent chance of finding Pandemonium Shrines. Oh, let's go up here as well. We're completely full up on buffs and debuffs, so that's nice. A nice arrangement for us, because we can do this. followed by this, and we're just gonna win. But if we didn't, we could have done like Rabbit Dementia, we could have done a second reincarnation. Nice and easy fight, another garbage nether stone. But you know what, that's just something for us to grind into piety later on. Alright, let's not accidentally run into one of these other golems. Or run into the treasure golem thinking it's one of these other golems. Although, I mean, there's nothing left for us to do except for to fight this guy. I don't think we're gonna get any more things to help us fight him. Alright, yeah, he's got no buffs. He's got some temporary traits. What? I think his traits aren't gonna help him too much. So let's just do this. And let's try and do this. Good stuff. Good amount of resources. Battered, bruised, and mangled beyond recognition, the treasure golem slumps to the ground. With each ragged, shuddering breath it takes, you realize it will suffer a long and painful death. Apochronox is unhappy, but you know, you can just guess how much you think I care about Apochronox thinking, like, about what I think about what Apochronox thinks about me. Yeah, that sentence was surprisingly difficult to formulate in my mind. It's just, I get irritated every time these gods. I know it's probably just meant to be a joke, but I do get annoyed every time these gods scold me. Like, first of all, these treasure, they're hoarding treasure. Where did they even get that? Did they, is it their did they earn it by doing quests? Or did they steal it? Like, who even knows? They're just unaccountably running around with this bunch of treasure. And when we try to kill them, because we need treasure to do important stuff. And when we, like, try to get the treasure golems evidently love their treasure so much that they're willing to die, you know, instead of giving it up. And so, yeah, obviously we've got to kill them, right? Because, you know, there's no other way to... Oh my god. What a joke. Why was he arrested? Was it undeath? Yeah, like... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times he resurrected due to undeath. Do they have good luck? They don't even have good luck. So the game expects me to believe that a 50% chance thing triggered 10 times in a row? I don't think so. I think there's something shady going on. Alright, I think we're done. No more enemies. No more loot objects. We've finished off our light attempts at card farming. Let's just quickly... Ooh, accidentally clicked off the screen. Yeah, we still have not found the Iron Golem card, but we did find something arguably even more important. Let's head back to Castle Darius. And let us go to our summoning candle, our summoning thing, and let us summon a squash. You get an achievement for that. It's called Something Stinks for summoning a squash. And if we go to our Withdraw, and let's sort them by race. And we can see the dumplings. We've got a bunch of nuggets. I summoned a bunch of them. Eventually I stopped because like we didn't really need them anymore. And now, finally, we have a squash. So we can stop farming Apochronox. And we're probably going to be just split between Regalis and Tauren, between Arachnid Nest and Cutthroat Jungle. But anyway, let's see how long this has been going. Long enough. We're gonna call it good for this episode. A successful one. No rare item finds other than a couple useless nether stones, but one very important encounter. We got the squash from the Blood Grove, which it didn't take us that long. If the Cutthroat Jungle event also takes this long, then it shouldn't be that bad, and then we'll just have the vegetable dumpling to find from oh god, from what's the place? From any dumpling spawn, but chiefly your best bet will be to go to the Arachnid Nest to do that. But yes, that's the plan for the future. For now, I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time. It was a good episode. I had a lot of fun, and I hope I'll join you. I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.